Alright, so you'll hear my cat playing in the background. So all this talk about the coffee had me curious about the coffee that I have at home. And here I have a Keurig brand, made by a guy that got a PhD in coffee flavoring, I guess, and how coffee is made. I don't know, it's interesting. But as you can see, you've got ingredients, coffee. You've got the name of the company that distributes it and their state and city right there. And it also even mentions that it's in the USA. And Walmart also again says ingredient, Arabica coffee. They list again the city, state, done by Walmart Inc. Here they have right next to it, they also have a phone number that you can call. And that is also on the Keurig as well. You turn it over. They have it on the back. Call for your inquiries. They have their website as well. Facebook, Instagram. This does say it has tasting notes of citrus, walnut, and that it's balanced. So I'm assuming that that's different than if there was flavor added. See, I'm not a coffee expert here, but I'm assuming that somehow that is naturally in the coffee. So I do think it's interesting. I don't know if I can tell you for sure where the coffee beans themselves come from. But I do know that it is just who it is distributed by. So that's interesting. But I assume that if I called this phone number here, if I wanted to know if it was from where in South America the beans came from, they would be able to tell me, or if it was, somewhere else. I would assume that they would be able to do that. I think this guy, I think it's very possible that his beans come from somewhere in Brazil. I don't know. So, bottom line is though that Jeremy is acting like he doesn't need to put any of this information on here, but both of these major brands, they just did it. They offer that here. I can see it says coffee. Here it goes. It has to say that it's specifically Arabic coffee. Arabica coffee. Blah. Sometimes I can't say words very well. But the claim is that it's 100% Arabica coffee. And they say here that it's bright and balanced. But apparently there are no artificial flavorings that they've added to this coffee. And so, unless I'm misunderstanding something, that's kind of the issue here is that Jeremy adds flavoring to it. And so I guess I just want to make sure that I'm being fair to Jeremy about that part right there. And want clarification that he would not be okay with just ingredients coffee. There is additional flavoring apparently that he does with this coffee that he would have to put it in there. I'm just curious whether or not I'm understanding that right. Alright. Thanks for coming to my tech talk. Bye.